Okay, today I think I'm just gonna do a little restoration of a keyboard. This one here, I was waiting on some parts. They finally came in today, so might as well get this done. This one is referred to as a Type 2. I don't think that's an official version. The Type 1 is what you're probably normally used to, which has the key, then a spring, and then the plunger, which will make contact with the circuit board underneath. This one, a little bit different. They have no springs under them. You still have the plunger, but they're a little bit different looking than the Type 1. And they have a dome underneath them that when you press them down, it has a carbon contact. It'll make connection with the circuit board. Then the dome springs it back up, so it acts as a spring. So, and I've noticed with the Type 2, the keys, where the plunger attaches on the bottom of the key is flush with the edge of the key. The Type 1s, you'll notice they're a little bit more recessed, and these don't fit on a Type 1. They're just real loose on there, where this is nice and tight. Also on the back, a lot of times you'll notice the connections for the circuit board are all up here at the top. In the Type 1, you'll have a cutout down here, and they're down here on the bottom. But other than that, they're pretty similar. So the only spring on it is right here on the space bar. I've noticed that when I come across these, they're either on a VIC-20 or a late model 64. So they must have just been running them for a short time before they switched over to the Type 1. There is a Type 3, which is real rare, but I don't have one of those. So I'm going to get this apart, get these old broken plungers out, put the new ones in, and maybe clean up the contacts. And this one will be ready to put into another C64 or VIC-20, whatever I need it for. So let's get started. Gonna need an iron to disconnect the shift lock key too. I got that warmed up. Should be ready. They're just wrapped around the posts with and soldered on, so they'll be easy to reconnect. And we got a ton of little screws, just like the other Type case. Let's see. Okay. Plunger's all stuck to it, so we'll have to be careful with that. As you can see, this has got, if I can get a hold of it, little carbon pads under it. And when you plunger presses down, springs it back up. Well, they go everywhere. Actually, circuit board has a non-carbon type. I don't even know what you call it, but this will be easier to clean than what I was planning. Doesn't look too bad. We'll be able to clean that up quick and easy. Set that aside for now. Rest these little plungers out. Okay, our broken ones should be the ones that are really deep down in. So, yep, that's one. Actually, I can just tip this over. Why am I doing this stuff where the keys will keep from falling out the other way? That was easy. And we can get our new ones in. Ran into a problem. Am I putting it in wrong? I think I was putting it in wrong. Okay. Alright. Might be easier to put some of our keys on here to keep these in there. Yeah, I think I'm doing this the tough way. Let's go back to that. Okay. Let's just get the circuit board clean first. We'll come back to this. IPA. There we are. Should be more than enough. Fiber cloth. I'm hardly putting any pressure on this, just enough to clean off some light dust and contacts here. Doesn't take much. Well, that looks much better. Let's see how shiny that is. Okay. It'd be easier if I prop this up a little bit. What do I have to prop this up with? Yeah, do I have a roll or something? I do. This will just allow the keys to fall all the way down through. And I can put all these little rubber posts back in, make sure they're seated in there well. And we'll go through with a Q-tip and we'll clean all those. And I'll probably fast forward through this too, because this is going to be long and boring. Looks like we got everyone in there. As flat as possible. I'll find some cotton buds, I guess, Q-tips. What did I do with that? There it is. Just gonna take a little IPA, squirt it on there, and just give these a little touch on each carbon point here, just to clean it. Not putting much pressure, just enough to wipe off any old gunk. So I'll go back through and straighten those out. Lifting them up a little. Whoops. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Kind of level these back out. Get the circuit board back on there. Okay. That's all of them. Okay. Yeah, it took a minute to find the screws I dropped too. Got all those in. I think we do. All right. Let's get the shift lock key back connected. Okay, that stayed hot for a long time. That's looking much better. Oh, my shift lock key's gonna have that on me, isn't it? I got this here. Let's give this just a little bit of contact cleaner because I know this could use it. My contact cleaner, it is. Yeah, it's a little dirty. That may need a little servicing. That just seems a little too crusty. Yeah, that's gonna need a little servicing. That's gonna stick on me. I'll have to retake that off and do that another time. But for now, let me get that pop back up and we'll just test the keyboard. Make sure all the pads are working well. Yeah, that might need to get replaced. But I plan on retro-brighting these yellowed keys anyways. These need to get cleaned. It's all dusty and dirty, so it needs to get washed. But I just want it mechanically working for now. So I'll get you set up over on the other side and we'll test it. Okay, let's test one off. Okay. And we have a demo disc here, the C64 Doctor, so that's got a nice keyboard test on it. I wonder why I had no picture. Here we are. Okay. And they light up as you touch them. I'm going to skip shift lock for now, because that'll stick on. If I can get that, that might be another video. Yeah, try it now. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to work on that. The restored key, not going to work with the shift lock stuff, but mostly working. That's going to have to get fixed. So I think I'm going to do that on another video, but at least we got more of a complete keyboard, so I feel better about that. That should be an easy fix. And see what we can do. Maybe I don't want to have to completely dispose of it. I want to see if I can fix this one instead of just replacing it. So maybe it'll be a little better, a little longer video, but That's all I got for today. Thanks for stopping.